Hey guys, welcome back to J&J MMA. Real quick, we're just going to do a quick picks for the main card of UFC Fight Night, Israel Adesanya versus Nassourdine Imavov. We're just going to do a quick video. We're going to cover the three main fights of the card, and then we're going to give you our thoughts and our opinions, and I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. First fight we're going to cover is Sergei Pavlovich versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I think Sergei is just going to smash him. Like, Jairzinho, can't even say his fucking name.
Yeah,
He's like mid as fuck, bro. Like mid. Okay, like I've never seen this man. Like anytime I feel like he's fighting anyone of prominence, he's like got knocked the fuck out. Like I think Alexander Volkov's KO'd this man. A few other people too. Like I don't know. I'm hopeful Sergey can bounce back from losing to Tom, and then he had that controversial decision against Volkov. I thought Volkov beat him in the last fight he had, but we'll see if he can bounce back. Type shit. How are you feeling?
yeah. I mean, I definitely rock with Pavlovich all the way. Like, I mean, you knew how I felt about that fight with him and Tom to begin with. Like, he was one of my like contenders for getting up there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he'll probably run through this dude pretty easily. I don't know a whole lot about him. I could tell by his picture that he looks like just a chill guy. Looks like his nickname is like Biggie Boy, and I wonder if that's because of how large his nipples are. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I best of luck to him, but Pavlovich has got it.
I do agree. I agree. This is gonna be Sergey's fight to lose, bro. Hold up. I didn't even look at the nipples, bro.
Yeah, go check out the nipples.
They are a little large. Anyway. Moving on to the next fight, brother. We got Shara Magomedov. He's not a Magomedov. Shara of Magom. Fuck. I can't even say it. Shara, one-eyed Willie. He will be fighting Michael Venom Page. How do you feel about this one, man?
Uh, well, I already don't like Magomedov over there, old one-eyed Willie. Yeah, like it's crazy to me that he's in the fucking UFC with the one eye, all the shit my boy got back in the day. Um, yeah, and you know how I feel about a lot of them dudes over there anyway. I feel like half of them are fucking juicing one way or the other. Like I don't know. That being said, he's probably gonna win the fucking fight. I'm rooting for my boy MVP though. I'm hoping that maybe that 6-inch reach is gonna come through for him and he could keep him at bay with the striking. I saw a video where One-Eyed Willie was, I guess, training wrestling because he thinks MVP might go there, which I mean isn't like unheard of, but I feel like if MVP can utilize his striking correctly, then he could probably win the fight standing up. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's the bullet, the one-eyed bullet, man. He's coming through. And yeah, he's just a bigger guy than MVP, like as far as like weight goes. So um I don't know. We'll see what fucking happens. But rooting for MVP. Magomedov's probably gonna get it though.
I do agree. I think it's crazy that he was the one that was training wrestling because MVP don't know how to fucking wrestle.
Yeah,
Like
right.
my whole thing is like, bro, he had trouble on the ground with Ian Gary, and Ian Gary's not that great on the ground. Yeah, he's been training with all the Brazilians. Yeah, he got the genes by absorption from his wife's ex-husband. But like, I just, I don't know. My thing is I can see Shara just taking MVP to the ground and, no pun intended, having his way with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
don't like MVP. I feel like it's gonna outclass him on the feet, especially like there's especially like with kicks and things like that. I don't think he even compares to MVP. But if Shara gets nervous and just says "fuck it," I'm gonna shoot on him. MVP has like no takedown defense. Like if he like his video game stat should be like -1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
unfortunately, I would like MVP to actually like get a really good highlight win in the UFC, but I feel like the one-eyed bullet is it's gonna be his time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like I said, I completely agree. MVP reminds me too much of my boy Wonder Boy. Has all the class in the world when it comes to striking, but then you get that motherfucker with the wrestler, and we'll see what the fuck happens. Probably the same thing that always happens
Yeah, exactly. It's literally like rock, paper, scissors, and he chooses fucking scissors every time,
every
It's one of those
goddamn
things.
time. Yeah.
But we'll pray for him. We'll pray for MVP. Pray he'll put on a performance, but he's gonna get steamrolled by the juicer. But moving on to the main event of the evening, it is a 5-round bout between Israel Adesanya and Nassourdine Imavov. Now, I think Israel Adesanya is light years above Imavov when it comes to striking. However, Imavov's striking isn't bad, and he's decent in the clinch. He has good knees. But the biggest thing is he has a ground game as opposed to like Izzy. And Izzy has like a better ground game than MVP for instance. Izzy can hold his own on the ground. It's just I don't know if he'll be able to get an encounter offense if Nassourdine actually gets on him. You know what I'm saying? So, but Nassourdine's a fucking decision machine. But so has Israel Adesanya been in the last few years. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, he has gotten his KOs against like Pereira and stuff, but you go back to fights against like Cannonier and others. It's all fucking 5-rounders. So I'm low key, unless Izzy can get like a spectacular KO like it's fucking 2019. I think it's just gonna be a 5-round decision.
Yeah, this is gonna go like one or two ways, in my opinion. I think either on one hand, Izzy is, feeling some type of way about the way that the past fights have been going. And because I don't know if you remember, but his whole thing once he lost the belt, he's like, "Oh, the belt doesn't matter to me. I just want to put on good fights. I want to entertain people. Da 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 da." Who the fuck is Nassourdine? Not like no disrespect, but like compared to the names that he has fought and he could go back and fight like right now. Like he could probably get the rematch with fucking Dricus. He could probably get the rematch with Strickland. All this shit. But Nassourdine. So what I'm thinking is maybe this is supposed to be a tune-up fight. He's going to go back to what he was doing. He's going to go out there, put on a world-class striking show, knock this dude the fuck out, add a highlight to him, and show people that he belongs back in the conversation. That's what I'm hoping for as a former, big fan of his. Or, because again, I just don't understand why this is the name that got put on the table for him, and he said yes to it. It's just confusing. So or he comes out there and we just get the same shit that we've been getting. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm just so confused that this is a fight that's happening on a fight night nonetheless. For somebody that said he was gonna come out here and put on like nothing but good shows, like we're fighting on a fucking fight night in Saudi Arabia against Nassourdine. It's crazy to me.
Well, Dana gotta put on a good show for that Saudi and that oil money. You know what I'm saying?
No, sure, yeah. Like I have to imagine that they just offered him a really good check. I'm sure, and he just fucking couldn't say no to the money. I don't know. It's
I
insane.
will say this is like Izzy's like first non-title fight like ever, bro. Like in the last however fucking many years it is. And so I feel like this is a proving moment for him, I mean, the man got a fucking title shot off of a loss from a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like he lost to Sean and then lost to Dracus. And like, I don't know, dude, there's not many people that can get a title shot off a loss like him. So I feel like his Dana White privilege I think he suckled on the teat just enough, And now it's time for him to prove if he's worth getting more milk. You know what I'm saying? No, but I do think this is kind of a make or break for Izzy in a sense that like if he loses to Nassourdine, like is there any coming back from that?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm worried about. That's that other scenario that I'm afraid of, because then at that point you're just known as Dog Boy. Like that was like the highlight of your career at that point, is getting fucking getting called out by Sean fucking Strickland about fucking jerking dogs off and shit. So I don't know, man. I'm hoping he goes out there and puts on a world-class little show for striking, knocks Nassourdine the fuck out, and we don't have to watch fucking 5 rounds of them going back and forth. Is he just waiting for some fucking moment to counter strike and Nassourdine never really giving it? So let's hope for a really good fight. Let's hope. Like I would love to see a first round knockout from Israel, and just see him start to kind of climb back up the ladder, because unfortunately he's fallen a little bit.
Yeah, nah, man, I agree. Like, you know how I felt about Izzy the last couple of years. I haven't been his biggest fan, but again, I would like to see him get like a knockout. I like to see him get something I don't know, like another highlight to add to his reel because he hasn't had a highlight in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like you said, he's had a lot of shit come out. You know, with Sean calling him a dog fucker and shit.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty crazy right now.
it's been crazy. It's been crazy the past year and a half now. But you know, I'm rooting for him in this, but I genuinely do feel like if he doesn't get a finish, I feel like if this goes all five, Nassourdine more than likely will win if he utilizes his wrestling. If it stays on the feet, Izzy's just gonna do his defensive shit where he keeps his hand and his leg out and he'll just John Jones it, you know? But
Yeah.
if not, if it is a ground fight, I do fear Nassourdine will have a major advantage. So it's definitely gonna be an interesting main event. I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments below. Let me know who you guys think's gonna win, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.